Okay, hello you fellow dusty dogs and travelers I'm sorry. Let me restart that. Hello you fellow dusty dogs and travelers of the trail out there. My name is Dusty Yodi here for DAOT Gaming, and welcome back to the stream. We're playing Tunic, if this stupid thing will hold out on me. Now, I did do a couple of edits since last time, so hopefully things will go just a little bit cleaner here. That being said, no. I hate the stream manager on the phone now. It's the only way I can tell if this damn thing is running, but it removed all of the stuff that I need. But anyways, this is Tunic. This is one of my absolute favorite action RPGs of all time. Probably one of my favorite games of all time. Yes, it hits the height of for what for me would be other games such as Crash Bandicoot. But also included in that would be stuff like Sayonara Wild Hearts, Dark Souls 2. This is one of the best games that I have ever freaking played. Like, it's excellent. I love it. It's amazing. It's absolutely just, there's so much stuff in it that I have just been so endeared to this particular game. So yeah, I was trying to decide between this and Dark Souls 2 as to which one I wanted to do for my first kind of long series for this. I kind of put it up to a post. I don't really have the ability to do polls on Blue Sky yet at all. But I put it up to a semi-poll, and with as few votes as it got, Tunic won. And you know what? That's not a bad choice. So yeah, we're gonna do Tunic. New game. Now I'm gonna put a warning here. I've played through this game like 3 or 4 times now already. Like, since I got it, I played through this 3 or 4 times already. And I do want to point out, I'm going to be, 1, going through this maybe a little fast at start, and 2, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't be aware of at the beginning. So I'm just going to say right now, spoiler alert. If you have not played this game, go home and stop watching, go play it on your own. I mean, obviously, if you want to, you can still watch it and get it through me. But yeah, for the most part, if you are interested in this particular game and want to do it on your own and want to not be spoiled, go play on your own first, because I am going to go through and spoil stuff dang near right out the gate, because I'm aware of stuff, and there's stuff that I can do to make the starting stuff at least a little bit easier for me. It might run me into a couple of troubles here and there, but yeah, it's gonna go wild comparatively. There's stuff that I will be doing here that will be, like, not standard stuff. As a matter of fact, this thing right here, I'm gonna break. You're not supposed to know what this is until about after an hour and a half of playing. But I can go grab a piece of a guidebook here. A not significant one, it just has the table of contents. And a little bit of story. Civilization. Da-da-da-da-da. Holy Cross. Da-da-da-da. Power to defy death. Oh, hello! This game could have a sequel called Toga. Instead of making it, Ancient Ruins, make it look a little Greek in the aesthetic. Would it still be a fox, though, or would it be something else? Okay, now for more classic stuff, I do need to grab I do want the item here. I don't want to be entirely defenseless. Got stick. I'm going to put that onto Y. That seems to be the easiest one for me. I'm playing the Switch version, by the way. So a lot of my stuff is going to be based on the Switch controls and stuff like that, but yeah. Oop, I forgot to input my timing. I know kind of what I was doing at first, but yeah. Okay, can't go that way yet. Let's go bash some slimes! There we go. And they give me like 1 little point each, but I'll take what I can get. Especially early. Okay, over here. Yep, big blue. Okay, it's A. Ow. I never said I possess competence at the game, I just said I know it. The innocent goose there, not innocent. They wanted to come up and smack me. And considering they're white, I don't like the implications of it. Grab the key. And as soon as I get this key in the door down there, I am going to break the game again. Or break sequence again, basically. On a couple of respects. Alright. Wait, I got another guidebook page. The one that tells me what I'm supposed to do and gives me general overview. But now, this little thingy. There we go. Holy Cross, baby! I think this one just leads to a random nothing. Well, not a random nothing, it's a trophy. That looks vaguely like Pikuniku, but yeah. Which is another game that I want to play because that is adorable and hilarious. But there we go. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have known about that until maybe, like, halfway point. Maybe a little earlier. I think they reveal the Holy Cross stuff a little earlier than that, but yeah. And especially time to break it with this. Open that door. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Berries that will do nothing for me at start. But I will always appreciate a few bloobs. And a sword wreathed in fire card. I don't know entirely what that's supposed to actually say. I haven't actually translated any of the runes. But while I am brought down to 1 health, my stick now is fire. Literal fire, not like the slang. Which will allow me to burn. And burn. I do have to be careful. The fire will hurt me, but it will also open up a lot of stuff quicker and will help me defeat enemies a little bit quicker if I can get around them without dying. At least at start. Is there anything in here I forget? What is in here? Oh, I hate that one. That's getting saved for later. That's getting saved for if I need to be desperate. Okay. So now I should be able to head on up. And continue with this as normal. There's a chest over here. Little path through the trees. Fox bun. Doesn't give me a lot at start, but the more I collect, the more goodies they will give. Alright, let's go grab this. More goo! Also, burn damage does a lot. Especially in the early game, it's actually nice to have the burn. Even though I will probably die once or twice before I actually get anything more effective. But For now, it's helpful. Burn. And especially right here, burn. Death to the goose! But I don't want to go attacking those things yet. They can kill the crap out of me quick. Ah, no, grab the thing. There we go. Grab the page. And I get a map. Alright, now we're going to go over this way. And head off to our first bell tower. Oh, but we got more goo. Bash that, because that will give me another open area. Not too much in this area that I can grab, but nonetheless. So I don't have to keep coming back. It helps. This one I probably could have done at the end of this area, but I don't care. I want it now. I have fire. I can do it. And it's our first upgrade item. I believe this is the potion upgrade, which I don't even have the potion yet. I won't for a while. Well, actually not too far. It's at the end of the area, but yeah. Up this way. For there is a thing hiding. 15 little point things. How many do I have? 183. Gives me a little bit more information about controls. I think those are supposed to be the first 2 pages I'm supposed to get, and then I grabbed the one early. Goo! Away with ye. Ow. That probably hurts. Anyways. I'm mostly using this as a restore point. Again, there's not exactly much health I can get back. Actually, I did get most of my health back. If I take the card off, it'll restore all of my health to what it was when I put it on. So there is that. But, okay, yeah. Now is when we start to get into trouble. If this thing notices me. And I'm hoping it doesn't. Oh, lucky me, it won't. Oh, I can go up here. Grab you. I don't think I have enough to do that yet. There is a thing up here that I'll be able to use as a gauge. Red berries are a little better at start. That's a health restoration. They're not very good and they're in limited quantity, so I don't want to use too much. Oh, it is only 100. Give me. Yeah, of course, do it. I'll take whatever I can. The goo runes, they gotta be made of alcohol and or oil. Well, I mean, a lot of stuff is flammable. They could still be carbon-based, considering how everything else lights up. Oh, we got another page here. Target lock advert stuff. Alrighty. I do want to go this way first. Alrighty. And now I start getting myself into trouble. I will probably die here. Let's do that. Ooh, did it? Yes, he caught on fire. Ha 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 ha. I caught him on fire. Ah, there we go. Yep, he died, but not before he killed me. Well, that means we'll get this scene. And I like the little detail of I died, but I already did an offering, so hey, it already appears here. Come on. There we go. I had to get a little closer. And now we've been given the gift of the dark side. I mean, immortality. Okay, yeah, it took me here. I should have rested at the other one. I will be probably good a lot here. I apologize. My chat seems to be running a little behind. Whoop, uh-oh. No, no, no. Okay, yeah. Burn, burn. Thank you. Okay, yeah. See, that's the benefit. That is the benefit of the burn. That's a hard enemy to defeat with the stick by itself, but if I whap it with the stick and let it burn, way easier to deal with. Okay. Rest here, so I don't have to go all the way back to the start. Okay, let's try this again. I believe the problem is the fire will actually have been taking effect, so I don't know if there's going to be as much grass available for me to burn and get an easy shot. Yep, it's already gone. Ah, but then I have the echo sitting over there. The little ghostly image. Okay, he attacks twice, and then I can smack him. There we go. There we go. And if I hit the echo, I get 20 back. I think I only lose 20 every time, so it's not like a significant loss, but it does make things easier. Burn? Thank you. Oh no, it didn't burn that much. There we go. Okay. But now I have something worse coming up, which is a guy in armor. Nope, he... Oh. Come on, I need you to swing twice. Ow! That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for him to do the second swing, because then he leaves himself way open. Which means whack with stick and set him on fire, but... obviously didn't want to work out for me. Now I'm just imagining this stinking seal grunt. 1, 2, smack. 2, and smack. There we go. There we go. Oh, that does mean this guy will be a little bit easier because I now have my echo up here. Come on. Okay. So now what I can do is then lead this guy over to the echo, and it will do a moderate amount of damage and stun him. Oh, yeah, I attracted the other guy here too. Okay. Ah, no! I got hit by the spike! On the flip side, if I didn't have the fire, I wouldn't be a one-hit kill. But at the same time, if I only have to hit the enemy once and then dodge, it makes these early encounters mildly easier. But yeah, it just is not working out for me right now. Okay, yeah. So we have 1, 2, smack. Echo. There we go. Okay, there's 2 down. Now I need you. You're stuck. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Face this guy without interruptions, maybe. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, now I gotta avoid this guy. Just kind of loop him. There we go. Smack a couple of these. I should be clear to get to the weapon now. I do, however, want to grab a few things while I'm here. We have Fox Bun number 2. Also, yes, now that it's coming up in chat, I can see no... Actually, I should double check and see this chat over here. A little easier. I have 2 chats. I have one on my phone, I have one on the computer. The phone is easier to look at, but the computer might be on... more accurate. But yes, sniped was a very good term for that, for what happened there. Alright. Down for the gate. And yes, I am clear. So I should be able to burn all of this. Clear my path. There we go. And now we have the hero sword. And I can take this off for right now. So there we go. The hero sword can cut down the bushes that the stick couldn't. It automatically is like a 2 times power upgrade. It hits like twice as hard at least as the stick did. And it has a little bit of stun damage. There are achievements for getting a certain amount of things without getting the sword at first, but I can't do that. I'm not that good yet. There we go. Okay. Now, though I took it off, I actually want the fire back on for a moment. Because I figured out there's an easy way to deal with a couple of these guys up here. By smacking them with fire. And then the other guy got it. Lel. And now, this shouldn't be possible, but it is. That shouldn't be possible. We're gonna ignore Rat Dude over here. He's a little strong for me right now. And while the fire might make things a little bit easier, I don't actually trust myself with it. Oh, it's gonna have trouble again, but this does seem to hold it in one stream at least, as opposed to multiple sessions, so I'll keep going. Give me this. A firebomb. Which will be helpful. There are a couple of enemies I will want to deal with it. Or use to deal with it. Get around. Okay. Screw Rat Boy. Start by going up here. What's this? Just points. There's something over here, though. More points. 40 of them, though. We're already at 240 again. Will give me enough for 1 or 2 good upgrades once I get out of here. There we go. Death to ye. Alright, if I go over this... Is it this way? No, not yet. There we go. Kind of bully these guys into a corner and you can get a bunch of hits in on them. Lift ye. There we go. Door opens. This is our exit, but I don't want to completely exit yet. There are a couple of paths I can get to from here, though. Okay, yeah, there we go. You can kind of see a chest over here. Give it to me. Just another 42, but I'll take it. What's this? It's a piece of a potion bottle. If I collect 3, it basically functions similar to heart containers. If I pick up 3, I will be able to get more. Not actually more health, but more health restorations. Where that potion bottle is going to function more like an Estus flask. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, I actually still take things out quicker than the fire damage does. Because I think it still took like 3 hits. Hey, we finally got our first full potion bottle. I don't think that does a ton right now, but it already is upgraded considering I got the potion upgrade here. So our potion now is at level 2 instead of 3, so we're already ahead on health restoration. Let's see, I'm gonna head out this way. Back into the main forest area. Oh god, goos are swarming. No, don't you shoot your spike at me. Okay. There is an extra section of forest if I go this way. More firebomb, which will be very helpful down below. Oh, actually, wait. I don't think I've ever explored... Okay, there's nothing hidden over here. Oh, there we go. I got their attention. Okay. Ow. There we go. Now we're getting them. I wish there was a defense upgrade early on, but there really isn't. For a while, I think. Hidden chest. Similar to the fire bombs, this is a nice thing that'll freeze and do a little bit of damage, but at this point, the fire will be more helpful. Considering I can't do a ton of damage at outset, the fire's lasting damage will be a little bit more helpful for certain enemies starting out. To the effect that it'll make 2 encounters in this area trivial. Considering I have low damage output at the moment. I want to get away. There we go. This golden brick is going to be somewhat important here, but I don't have anything else to do with it. So is the hook, but I also don't have anything to do with that yet. Ah, and here's where I'll need the firebomb. You see that little thing kind of bouncing up and down behind the trees? That's a massive-ass spider! And what I'm going to do is start burning it. Ow! Jesus! Okay, yeah. No. Fire. No, fire. There we go. I'm on fire. Yeah, I went into the wrong area and then kind of cornered myself. That still is the better strategy to deal with them at first. Unless you can get, there's also an explosive one that looks like a stick of dynamite. But the fire way is the easier way to get rid of them. I also want to make sure that I only use one because I will want the other one for that other encounter. Haha, I hit you from ahead. Ow. Screw you. Everything else is collected, so I just need to get out. By just launching a bunch of fire at it. Yeah, that's appropriate way of dealing with them, I think. Oh, my Echo's now hidden in a stupid place. Ow. Ooh, I dodged him. I actually dodged his swing, which is kind of impressive. Just take back all that mine. Probably not sensical to use it right now, but there we go. Okay. There we go. So I got one down. I think there's two more. Yep, he's trying to get a jump on me. No, sir. I will not let you do that. Okay. Oh, nice. I think it killed off a bunch of other ones that were over here. Okay, if that's the case, then I want... I can't remove it, so let's just do that. There we go. And now it gives me the dynamite. After I could have used it without burning myself up. Over here will give me, I think this is a coin? Yes. Coins can be deposited in wells. That will give me more slots to give me more of these. I will be collecting a little bit more cards throughout the game. And they will give me various attributes and stuff like that. Let me see. Is there another one hidden up here, or am I all gone now? Ooh. Are you a hidden thing? It acts like it is, but I can't figure out what to do with it. Anyways. I can't get up there yet. So we'll climb these. And this brings me back up here. Alright. Are the goos back? The goos are back. No. There we go. Yeah, I think I should be fine. Alright, time to trivialize the boss, such as it is, of this area. By chucking firebomb at it. Whoop. Okay, yeah, his minion is gone and his health is already over half gone. I just have to be careful of his lunge. There we go. He'll come back as a regular enemy relatively quickly, so... it's more an introduction to boss fighting than anything else. And we get another thing. A second potion bottle. Smack all these. I'll take whatever points I can get. Is that a thing over there? That looks like a thing over there. Unless that's just pieces that I'd broken already, but that looks like something is there. I wouldn't know how to get to it. If it is. Boss man never learned how to overcommit to a sword thrust. Nope. Let's see. I don't think these are worth anything, so yep. Continue onward. And trust me, I'll be doing a lot of overcommitting to a couple of things as well. So, bunk. Bell Tower 1. Wow, this even begins a lot like Dark Souls with ringing 2 bell towers. But we got the forest one. What'd that give me? 539 points. Very nice. The goo respawns. I'll take your points. Okay. Now that I'm back in the overworld, I want that dynamite. More goo. And we have these guys. There we go. Way easier to take out with the sword. Alright, we'll want to do this. Piece of stairs over there. But I don't want to quite go back yet. There's more that I can do here. Very hidden walkway around here. Up this way. The isometric perspective can sometimes throw off and hide things, but once you figure them out, they're nice little shortcuts. Alright. So now to explain the Holy Cross, because this looks like nothing at first if you haven't played. The Holy Cross is basically following paths with directional buttons. In this case, it's represented by the flowers here. Yes, it's that well hidden in places. This pink is our start, and we have to follow the path. I'm going to walk this one and show you exactly what I mean. So we go up from here. Take a left. Down here. Down here. Down here. Over. Down. Over. Up here. Over. Down. Way over here. Over again. To come down. And then hit this one. So we have from this flower. Up, left, down, left, down, left, down, left. We're now at the bottom left one. Up, right, down, right. Need to go over one more because there's a stop there. Down, right. Wait, did that not do anything? Let me try that again. That's supposed to be, I think, how it goes, but I think it stopped the since I stopped the inputs, it didn't care for it. Yeah, I had to do it fast enough. I paused in the middle of it, and it was like, nope, we can't take the input now. But yeah, by successfully following the path, we have followed the Holy Cross, and it's caused something to appear. A fairy! I'll want to find about 10 of those at minimum. So that's very key for the ending that I want to grab. Oh, somebody's... Okay. There, if you hear like violently repetitive honking in the distance in my camera, in my mic, we have a guy who goes around basically selling fruit, and he just repeatedly used that as his honking outsider thing. We have a chest here. $30 more points. And I believe this guy has a... Is this what I'm thinking of? Yes, it is. Let's see if I can remember this guy's thing without having to do it. Not quite. This guy's just kind of watching a little... is kind of just wandering his own little path here. But if you see an enemy wandering a path that seems to stop occasionally, it's probably a good sign that there's another one of those puzzles present. It incorporates a lot into environmental stuff that isn't very easily seen at first, but... God, they're so well done. Okay, I need to figure out if you pause on this one here, otherwise I think I know your path. Oh, you do? Okay. There we go. So I just basically followed this guy's movements. And then mimicked it with my directional pad. And it will give me... This should be another fairy. Booyah! I am so glad they don't do the, hey, listen! It's more like a, hey, thanks! Actually, I believe there's even, like, stuff that they've done with the, with some of the musical cues that can be translated and stuff like that, so I wouldn't be surprised if one says, thank you, in the musical cue. Ah, God, I'm gonna get sniped. No. No, you don't. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna go this way. And we'll open up this lever. And that gets me on a straight path that way. Opens up that ladder as well, so yay. I'll need that path once or twice more, so yeah. Alright. I have... Okay, this area is gonna suck. And that way! Throw, and... Ha-ha! 2 of you are down already. Okay, I need to bait you. Ow. Ow. Bait you into swinging. Oh my God, there we go. Okay. I thought I was going to get hit again with him, but nope. Give me the chest. It gives me a bloob. I'm going to take a swig. Which looks like he's just kind of pouring one back from a flask. These guys have a range, so I do need to be careful. But they're not terribly difficult. But we should... I think there's one more guy up here I gotta be careful of. Yes, it's already another one of the guard types. Whoa, okay. Okay, I didn't mean to throw out that many dynamite. So I'm gonna put... There we go. I don't want to waste all of them right away, but they helped. That being said, so will what I find up here. Give me a whole bunch of questions, but it's our first magic ability, which has a nice little benefit of... See how that 16 goes down to 15? That's how many uses I have at my current magic level. The fire is weak, it doesn't do a whole ton of damage, and it doesn't actually light anything on fire, but it does very well against flying enemies, so it's actually still pretty useful. And it can also be used to kind of taunt things when you're far away, kind of draw them over to you one at a time without activating a whole bunch of other people, so it has a whole bunch of other uses. I screwed that one up. There we go. Page. There we go. So yeah, it already has the fairies. And you'll notice that there's a couple of X's here. Those X's are actually the ones that I've already gotten. They will automatically show you which fairies you've gotten. So if you unlock one of these particular ones, it will actually let you know, like, hey, you got this one here, and mark it for you in the journal. 100% gives you something extra and special, but I only need 10 in order to activate kind of the last bit. And then we also have this one here. I'm not going to be able to do much with this until I get the full guide. But that should be a good enough start on that. So now I should be able, not this way. That'll lead me to a dead end. What are we at? About 50 minutes. I could probably do one more little expedition. And then I will have to take a break. So let's head down on over here. Past all this stuff that I've already gotten. Okay. I could probably get a couple of treasure chests over in this area real quick. There is one hiding over here. If I chuck the dynamite at it. There's not too many holes like that, but there's a few. And we get a chili pepper, which if I remember correctly will set you on fire, but you do increase damage for a while. The fire damage it does is less than standard, so you can actually kind of wear it off, but it gives you a boost so long as you're on fire. I tend to not like that. And there we go. You can see this guy wasn't activated right away, so that's a good thing. Ow. I am not, of course, going to be the greatest here, so... There should be a chest down this way as well. Yep. I'll have a goo to get rid of. Oh, I didn't realize there was another chest there. The viewpoint blocked it from me. Well, we get another piece of a potion bottle. So we're now 2/3 of the way to a third. Let's see, and there should be another upgrade that I can grab real quick if I go this way. I'm technically not supposed to be over here, but I'm just going to grab one thing that'll make the rest of the exploring that area easier. This fang. I don't know if it's... Actually, I don't know if it's a fang or a claw. I refer to it as a fang, but... it can go either way. Oh, and you know what? I might go ahead and peek at one more thing here. Cut down a few of these. I think it's time to meet my favorite person. In the game, at least. I still want to get fan art of this guy, of me with this guy. For some reason, I just adore. Look at this guy. On first seeing him, this was the most like, oh my god, what the hell is this? I hope I didn't enter into a boss. Now look at him. He's just kind of like, are you going to buy something? He's doing the, are you going to buy from me? He's doing the pointy finger emote thing. And we will. He has an extra potion I can get for 300. And then he very politely bows. He's adorable. He's a little creepy, but he's adorable. I love him. And his stock increases, and he gives you good shit. Very often expensive, but well worth it. Such as being able to buy 3 of these for 100. I don't want to buy too much, because I need them for upgrades. But Thank you, Mr. Shopkeeper. Thank you, Mr. Foxkeeper. There we go. That's the name for it. Alrighty, now I should be able... Now I have 3 potions, which will help me survive later. Alrighty. Time to go make more offering. And restore point, because I am very low on restoratives. Alrighty, so with my Fang, or Claw, it only takes about 100 for the first upgrade. Bones has wares if you have coin. Yes! Fox version of a Khajiit. There we go. So now my attack is up to level 2. So now I have attack 2 and potion level 2. You know what? Let's go ahead and put you here. That's a pretty good setup for right now. The other ones will have special use cases, but this is a pretty decent setup. The dynamite has an extra advantage. If you use it a lot, it'll give you extra when you die. Or actually, it'll give you extra if you're just using it a lot in general. So the dynamite is actually pretty helpful to have as far as a attacking item. None of the other ones will, and it actually reduces the amount of uses you have on the dynamite if you take it off and put it back on. So this is a fair setup, and I won't be changing out for much. Except, again, in special conditions. But yeah, let's go ahead and restore point. And I think next time will be a good point to head to the garden, because I have like 3 different areas that I have to go through in order to get there. And we just got a whole bunch of crap unlocked because I did this. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take a very quick break. I'm going to be right back. I need water. So let me... Yeah, so I will be right back, and we will then start making our way through some other areas. Exploring our newly opened areas with the sword now. Anyway, yeah, be back in a little bit.